Hey everyone, it's Tox from critshappen.com. Thanks for watching and welcome back. So this is a short video to give everybody a quick update on some of the changes happening at critshappen.com, which I'm really excited about, and I hope after hearing this everybody else is as well. So for the first thing, we actually started a lot of these changes earlier this week. We released a review for Smash Up's Awesome Level 9000, which was their expansion to the original Smash Up base set that came out last year. And many of you have commented or sent me a note or sent me some messages on Twitter that it was really a review and a critical play kind of combined. And it's exactly that. So moving forward, we're actually going to shoot to have the reviews be both a review with an opening about the game, then a critical play of either the whole game or several turns or as much as we can fit in the time frame, and then follow it up at the end with comments, thoughts, and of course a crit, a hit, or a miss review. So really looking forward to that and kind of combining those two aspects into one for everybody. So instead of just doing like a nothing but bare bones rules review, we're actually going to show you the actual game in motion, which is going to be pretty cool, I think. The goal, of course, is to still keep those to about 30 minutes. I really don't want to get them longer than 30 minutes, so we'll see how this moves. But we've got some really good feedback from the Smash Up expansion, so we're looking forward to more from that. The next part is that we're getting more organized around what we're going to release and when we're going to release it. So anyone who's part of our Facebook or our Twitter or our Google Plus sites, you may see me posting from time to time about, hey, this is what's coming up or this is what we're working on. But there are a lot of people who follow us on YouTube who don't follow us there. So we want to be able to get a little more organized so that they know what's going to be coming as well. So the critical reviews are actually going to be the first week of every month. And even more exciting than getting more organized about this is that the reviews are going to be of games that are going to be provided by our friendly local game store, which is Dragon's Lair. And you can check them out online at dlair.net. They're here in Austin, Texas. They have an absolutely huge shop. If you haven't checked it out, we did some filming in there for Tabletop Day, so you can check it out and take a look at that as well. So week one, we're going to be doing every month a critical review that's going to include critical play material from the game, and it's going to be from Dragon's Lair, our friendly local game store. So what does that leave for the rest of the month? So I'm glad you asked. Week two, we're going to be looking at doing critical strikes. We just did a critical strike video last month and got a lot of really good feedback on it, and I'm really excited about this format. So what this is going to be a 15-minute-ish video that'll roughly be about 5 minutes per game, and we're going to show 3 different games. And of those 3 games, they could be misses, they could be hits, they could be misses, hits, and crits, all different things. But it's going to be 3 games, very quick opinions on components, on experience, on gameplay, and then a crit, a hit, and a miss rating on those as well. So we're pretty excited about that. So obviously, since earlier this week we had the critical review, coming this weekend is going to be the next critical strike. Then in week 3 of every month, we're going to be doing critical situations, which we've already done 2 of. If you haven't had a chance, we'll put links into this for those. But the critical situations are pretty cool. We've only done 2, and they've both been around Mage Wars, but they're going to be of different games as well. The key about critical situations, it's going to be gameplay, and it's going to be of certain points of a game that something big's about to happen or something cool's about to happen, and we're going to show you how that plays out. So we're pretty excited about that. We've done one already for the Force Master, one already for the Warlord for Mage Wars. We hopefully will do more for Mage Wars, and then also more for other games as well. And then finally, week 4 is going to be an open week, where it could be another review, it could be another critical strike, depending on how many games we have in the hopper. It could be a lot of different things. So we're looking forward to the open week, almost like open mic night, I guess you could say. So on top of all of that, I want to say a big thank you, not only to all of you for being critical fans and being subscribers for us, but also for anyone who's pointed Kickstarter backers, or excuse me, Kickstarter project owners in our direction, in our way. We've had a lot of discussion with a lot of different people, and I'm really excited. We've got 4 different Kickstarter previews coming out in the next 30 days. We've got 3 that I can name right now, and 1 that's potentially coming on the way. The first one is Stones of Fate, which is a Kickstarter game that is also on thegamecrafter.com today. That's coming out here pretty quick, actually. We've got another one for Euphoria, which is from the guys that did Viticulture last year, Stone Mayor Games. That is not a GameCrafter.com game. That's just going to be a Kickstarter game that we're doing a preview for. And then the third one is a brand new one. We just posted a picture on. We just literally got a kind of a beta copy of it yesterday. Is Ars Victor, and this is a kind of a tactical strategic war game that involves different maps and different units and different things like that. So between area control for Stones of Fate, worker placement for Euphoria, and then war game type style with Ars Victor, we got quite a bit coming out. But all of them have either connected with us through social means or been directed our way by fans. So thank you very much. And speaking of fans, this is the final piece that I wanted to share with y'all. A lot of people have asked me about Kickstarter and why I don't do a Kickstarter for Crits Happen. And I don't want to get into too much around Philosophy 101 or anything like that, but I just don't feel it's in my position to go out and do a Kickstarter. What I do for the love of gaming, and I love board gaming and tabletop gaming. So that's really why I do it. Now, that said, there's been a lot of people who have asked, I'd like to donate, or I'd like to help the show, or I'd like to do something to help Crits Happen. So I wanted to find a balance where I'm not out there with a Kickstarter, potentially hawking or selling or doing anything like that with Crits Happen, but still offer people a chance to help contribute and help us out. Obviously, I'm a single guy with a microphone and a camera, and a bad microphone at that, but there's a lot of things that would really help to improve Crits Happen. Obviously, new editing software would help. New lights would help. Being able to get things working better would be great. So if anyone does have an interest in donating to Crits Happen, there is a brand new donate button on the critshappen.com page. So if you go to critshappen.com, you'll see it in the upper right. Obviously, greatly appreciate anything that anyone's willing to do on that. It's not a requirement whatsoever, and there is no Kickstarter promise of you do this and you get anything. It is donate to the show, and that money will be used to help the show get better, and that's what we'll do with that. So I'm not expecting to become a multinational billion-dollar company off of anything like that at all, but there have been several people requesting it, so wanted to put it together, and thank you for those who requested. Thank you for those who are willing to donate. But even if you don't donate to the show or don't get any of our critical gear on our site or anything like that, thank you for being a fan and thank you for following us. But the real thing that Crits Happen is all about is connecting people and a community and getting board gamers, talking to other board gamers, talking about what we like, what we don't like, what we hate, what we love, all those different things. So thank you. The engagement, the 3,000 plus subscribers and growing on YouTube, and all the engagement on the social sites is really more than any thanks that I could get from anybody monetarily. So I appreciate everybody being part of this community. It's just a lot of fun. So I think that's about it. That kind of wraps it up. So we've got much more organization, critical review, critical strike, critical situation, followed up by open mic night. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you all very much. Appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate everyone being a critical fan. Thank you so much. And until we see you next time, keep rolling those dice, and we hope they're all crits.